Okay, today we are going to look at the new Byrna SD in gray color. And these SD kits these starter kits come with this really nice case. It's got this orange piping, got the Byrna logo on top, looks fantastic. You open it up, it's protected well, and there it is. This is the gray color. These Byrna SDs, they're kind of like a Mustang or something. I see it in orange, and I'm like, oh, I love it in orange. See it in black, I'm like, wow, I love it in black. I personally went with the tan one. Love the tan one, but boy, this gray one, I really like it. Looks really, really nice. So we're going to go over this today. This is a starter kit that you can get on our website, bringitselfdefense.com, and these are $3.99. Comes with the launcher, comes with 2 CO2 cartridges, comes with the pepper balls, comes with the practice rounds, the eco-kinetic, and then it comes with the kinetic self-defense rounds. Also comes with an extra magazine. So really nice starter kit, and then we have all the accessories, more projectiles and CO2 cartridges and everything else that you might need on our website. So let's go through this. This is the Burna SD launcher. The HD was the first launcher that they came out with. The SD, they've made some improvements. There were a few small issues with the HD that they have improved on. Boy, this grip that they've come out with, this honeycomb grip, is really nice. Feels really nice. The quality of this is so nice. They call them launchers, or the ungun, because they don't want them confused with a gun. It's not a firearm per se, but it does have a feel like a firearm. If you've shot guns before, this is going to feel really comfortable, and it has a really nice feel to it. Byrna saw a void in the market. Every situation does not call for lethal defense. And in fact, quite often now, people who own guns are concerned about using lethal self-defense even in their homes, because of the issues that could create with attorney fees and whatnot if something were to happen. Of course, but we all want to protect ourselves. And so maybe the lethal option is not the right thing for every situation. And so pepper spray, is your other option, but you have to be very close in proximity. So they wanted to come out with something that would put some distance between you and a threat. And these Byrna SDs, boy, they will launch these projectiles up to 60 feet. And they came out with these pepper projectiles. And the pepper balls, these will burst upon impact and spread, gets in the eyes, the nose, gets, if you inhale it, gets in your lungs, gets on the skin, and it's very, very quickly incapacitates anyone that it comes in contact with. And so then there's also these hard kinetics. These pack a punch. These are shot with these CO2 cartridges, and it's going to stop an aggression. These are mainly used, these eco-kinetics, for practice rounds. They will break apart and dissolve in water, so they're eco-friendly, and they're a nice way to learn how to use the launcher. So looking at the launcher itself, you have an ambidextrous safety. So on either side, you can turn that safety on and off. You have a release here for the magazine, and that's how you load. When you do load the magazine, you're going to see, as you put projectiles in, this indicator is going to go down, and so you can see how many projectiles are in there. And then as soon as you load it, this indicator on the top will pop up, and it'll show that there's a projectile in the chamber. And so at that point, there's the projectile in the chamber. The safety's on. You would take the safety off, and after you've already loaded a CO2 cartridge in there, once you shoot, it pierces the cartridge and shoots immediately. So you don't have to pierce the cartridge and then shoot. They've designed this so once you shoot, it pierces the cartridge, it shoots all together, and that's what really sold me on the Byrna. They've come up with a way to use these without having to pierce it and then shoot the projectile. It's all in one action. Once you fire the first time, it pierces it, it shoots the first projectile, and then you have pierced the CO2 cartridge, and you probably have 20 to 25 rounds that you can shoot with one CO2 cartridge. Now once you do pierce it, these will slowly leak out, so you want to kind of use that up, but as long as you just put it in there and you don't pierce it, you don't shoot, it's going to last indefinitely. And so that's what's great about this. This can be a concealed carry. It can be something you keep at your nightstand, in the glove box. You don't have to worry about it, think about it. You've got the pepper balls or your kinetic balls all loaded in there. The CO2 is loaded in there, and it's ready to go. So let's go through and I'll show you how you would go about loading the CO2. So each magazine has a little hex tool on the magazine itself, and that is a tool to open up this space here where the CO2 cartridge goes. This is brand new, so it's the first time it's been opened up, other than when they did the testing at the Byrna factory. So you're gonna load the CO2 cartridge in there, and then you're going to put the cap back on, and you're just going to tighten it until it's snug. You don't want to crank this thing down. You don't want to accidentally pierce it. So you're just going to turn it until it gives a little bit of resistance, and it's good. It's good to go. That is loaded now. You put your projectiles in there, and now that would be a locked and loaded, ready to go. You can start shooting immediately. You should probably keep that on safety. So it's that simple. And then after you're done, you can drop that out, put in a new magazine, keep an extra magazine loaded and ready to go. As soon as you need another cartridge, your spare magazine is going to be there, so you don't have to drop out a magazine to load it. You simply use the spare magazine as a tool, and then you can exchange the CO2 cartridge. So this all comes with this starter kit. That's fantastic. It's a fun launcher to shoot. My youngest is 9 years old. He shot it. He actually has to use 2 fingers to pull the trigger. The trigger is a bit of a long trigger pull. I really suggest that you take this somewhere where you can practice, get some extra kinetic and eco-kinetic projectiles to practice with, so you get used to using this. You know, that's one of the most important things with a self-defense tool, is to practice and get used to how to use it, because when the time comes, you don't want to have to figure out, now how do I do this, and you know, you'll be muscle memory. You'll turn off the safety and you'll point and shoot. These are really accurate. They do have great sightings on the projectile, on the launcher itself, and I think you're just going to love how it feels and how it shoots. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and check out bringitselfdefense.com for all of our Byrna related products, our launcher kits and projectiles, and we also have flashlights and lasers that mount right onto the accessory rail, the Picatinny rail right there. Thank you for tuning in.